Welcome to Technology, Science and Art. Today another new product for you that we are presenting is the Angstrom Research ZIA 100, and this is an integrated amplifier. First of all, please subscribe to our social networks. Angstrom Research is an Italian company, a small one. It's about 30 years that they are making only exceptional products, and this is one of them. It's Series Zenith, is the entry level, which is nothing to say entry, but okay, the product they make are really exceptional and expensive. So this is an integrated amplifier which is hybrid, so it's a tube and a transistor. Of course, the tube side is preamplifier and the amplification is a Class A transistor. Particularity of this amplifier is the circuitry, which is very well thought and quite original. The source basically get straight into a preamplifier, which is and after the preamplifier you have this gain control. Basically it changes the polarization of the tubes, and this preamplifier, which is directly connected to the source, is just used to adapt the impedance, so that no matter what position or volume you are, you're always the best signal transmission. And this gain is just polarizing higher or lower the tubes, so that you can adapt better the sound that you need, because it is clear when the gain is high, the polarization is high, so it's a little more straight and a little more precise, but sometimes it's depending from the recording, you may wish to have a little smoother. Sometimes the recording is a little too much, smooth, and you want to give some more energy, some more life, so you can increase the gain. And there are small differences, but this is the way it is done. Instead to have something fixed that is a compromise, here you can really look for the best results for any recording. So this is something that is, I think, unique, and the volume is really acting after the preamplification on the amplification side. The amplification is quite standard, is a tubes driver and a transistor on output. That's the standard in terms of tubes plus transistor. What is not standard is the fact that this circuitry is a cyclotron. So that means that basically it's not referred to ground, but they refer to each other, and the ground can be lifted, and this increased dynamics and silence. This is really why this amplifier is different. It deserved to be heard, because it's something really special. It's, I think, anyway, one of the best integrated amplifier in this price range, and even a lot higher. It works. Finish is great. You can see it can be black or silver, anodized aluminum, and the sides are in wood. They can be olive wood or in paduk, which is a kind of reddish wood, quite dark. It's built very solidly. It's panels are thick aluminum, I think at least between 3 and 5 millimeters. The faceplate, of course, is thicker. It's very solid and very well done, but we will look at the circuitry afterwards. So let's see it from the behind. You can see there are 2 inputs that are unbalanced and 3 balanced input. This is a real symmetrical, it's a real balanced circuitry. There are 8 tubes and preamplifier, so that's 4 for the gain and 4 for driver of the transistor. They are all double triodes, so ACC 81 and 82. In the back you can see also the ground lift switch, and beside the ESC connector you have below you have the 3 fuses. That is channel right, left, and high voltage. Well, now let's open it, and we will see inside why it is also so wonderful. You can see everything is engineered in the best way. Just at the bottom, very close to the connection, we have the selection of the input with the relays, so this avoids crosstalking. We can see 3 big transformers, that's power for the 2 channels and the high voltage for the tubes. Here is the row for the gain. So it's, which this knob controls the polarization of the tubes. The tubes can be changed if you want. These are ACC 81, they can be 82, and so we can change the overall gain of the amplifier. The second one is they are the driver for the transistor. The transistors are just a pair, and it's a cyclotron construction, I mean the concept. So very rare and efficient way. We cannot find very often in transistor amplifier. It was more common in OTL tube amplifier. You can see the PCB, the board is gold plated, very thick copper. And in the empty spaces we can find still the metallization. It's used for shielding, and this helps to reduce the bottom noise to lower it at the minimum. Even the bolts are in the golden bolts, so that's little details that always is nice to see. It shows the level of details and the attention that the manufacturer provide to his products, and consider this is an entry level. We can see all the resistors that are basically lifted from the surface of the PCB with ceramic cylinders. The fact that the resistors are lifted, are not touching the board, and they have some air around, it helps to have the temperature of the resistance uniform all over his surface, and this reduce the temperature noise. So this also, it's a little thing that makes something, but we are looking for the best performance. This is very important. Then one thing that I think it's deserved to be said is about the cabling. The cabling they're all handmade, and with precision and attention. We can see here a little bit, but mostly on the other side how they are made, and kept all the cable in the right length all together. It's handmade in Italy, and this is the way Mr. Garlaschi Roberto makes his babies, his electronics. So, well, I think this can just show you how good, how well he works, and why we at Technology, Science and Art, we want this kind of products in our portfolio, because we believe that science and technology can bring easily to art, which is not very common. Thank you very much for listening, and again, subscribe to our videos, to YouTube channel and all the social networks, and see you soon. Thank you very much.